Welcome back to the BeFitNow channel. Robert here, your personal trainer, 20 years certified. Today, we're gonna look at the Mr. Monster machine, and we're gonna talk about some of the different exercises we can do using the Smith feature. We're gonna start with bench press. We have our bench set up. Let's begin. What's amazing about the Mr. Monster Smith machine is that we have these safeties here. It protects us in the exercise, and it also eliminates the need to have a spotter. It's easily adjustable just by lifting and twisting. And once you select the correct height, and you would do that with the bar alone and not a weighted bar, you can set up your safeties and you're ready to go. Now that the safeties are set up on the Mr. Monster Smith machine, I'm gonna feature how they work. I'm gonna lie down and I'm gonna do a bench press and get stuck right at the bottom of the movement. And I'll show you how easy and simple it is to protect yourself and escape. And that's it. Now we can reset the machine and start again. No injury, no worries. Now that we have the safeties in place on the Mr. Monster Smith machine, we're gonna start with the bench press. The bench press is a staple in any strong workout routine. So my shoulders, I squeeze them together and they're down and back, which puffs my chest out. It helps create this natural arch in my spine. So I want to keep that spacing between the bench and my spine. I want to bring my legs back in order to stabilize the core, bringing my feet back towards the pelvis, or I can bring them up, and this helps stabilize my core as well in the movement. Now that we're all set up, and we've protected all the muscles we need to protect, and we've done maximum activation, we can do the movement. Another amazing exercise using the Mr. Monster Smith machine are squats. Squats are the king of all exercises. They hit your glutes, your quads, and your hamstrings. That's a huge muscle group, and it'll really increase your metabolism to really spike that muscle development and initiate that fat burn. Taking a stance that's slightly wider than shoulder width apart, we want to duck under the bar, and we want the bar to rest on our trap muscles, not on our neck. It's down on our shoulders, at the top of our shoulders on our traps. As we stand, we rotate the bar back, we stand tall, we reset our stance, and we want to create a core block. A core block is stabilizing your spine by engaging your abs. Keeping the weight in your entire foot, you want to keep your eyes forward. You don't want to look down, you don't want to look up, maintaining eyes forward. You move down. When we think about the movement, we want to go 2 to 3 seconds down, and we want to explode upwards. An important thing to remember is to really squeeze your shoulders together, especially at the bottom of the movement before you start the upwards lift. That'll really engage your muscles and protect your back in the movement. Another great feature on the Mr. Monster Smith machine is the leg press attachment. This is a great alternative to squats, and it'll complement all the squatting that you currently do. If you're having back issues and squatting becomes a challenge or remains a challenge, this is far more forgiving because it eliminates or actually minimizes the amount of spine compression you have in the movement. Now I'm going to get into position and we're going to review some of the important points. As you can see, I've placed the mat on the ground. If you don't have a mat, you can easily go onto the website at BeFitNow.ca and order one. I'm placing my feet on the platform. I want to pay attention to the safeties. I'm going to position the safeties again in a spot where it's going to protect me in the movement so that if I fail, I don't get stuck under the weight. I position my feet to be slightly wider than shoulder width apart. And now to release the attachment, I have to press from my heels slowly and rotate my legs back. If you want some additional support, you can grab onto the frame, and this will really help stabilize the core. When we do the movement, we want to think about the speed and the cadence. We want 2 to 3 seconds down, and we want to explode up. The Mr. Monster is a versatile machine. Now we've set up to do the seated military press using the Smith feature. I've set up my bench. If you don't have a bench, you can go to BeFitNow.ca and order one. Okay, when we think about the military press, we're really working our shoulder area. So we have to sit tall, and we want to put the emphasis of the exercise on the shoulders. So you don't want to be arching or shifting your body weight away from the bench. You want to stay nice and tall. That way, all the stress is on the shoulder muscles. Setting up, we're going to grab the Smith bar a bit wider than shoulder width apart. We're going to lift, rotate the safeties back, and we're going to bring the bar all the way down and then press back up. Now, a few things to consider. When working that muscle group, you have to see how your shoulders feel. I always encourage full range of motion training. That's how I've trained over the past 30 years personally, and it's worked well for me. Sometimes you have to worry about shoulder impingement. To address that, what we can do is we don't have to do full range of motion. You can go to a 90-degree angle on your elbows. Here's an example. You see where I've stopped? Now I've eliminated shoulder impingement from the movement. Again, I personally enjoy full range of motion training, but my anatomy is such that I have no shoulder impingement issues. If your anatomy doesn't dictate that, then don't be afraid to stop at a 90-degree angle on your shoulder. Now we're going to look at the back muscles. And using the Mr. Monster Smith machine, we're going to feature bent over rows. The back is a large muscle group, and it's always important to work those large muscle groups. It boosts metabolism, maximizes muscle development, and optimizes your results. Let's begin. All right, setting up. We've dropped our safeties down to the bottom. So we've easily maneuvered them down to the bottommost position. We're going to take our bar and we're going to lower it and rest it on the safeties. We're going to take position. We're going to take a wide stance. It's important to have a nice wide stance to stabilize that core. We're going to grip the bar as we bend over. My grip is wide. It's at my knees, so it's much greater than shoulder width apart. We're going to keep our shoulders back, our chest out, our head up. We're going to lock in that position, and we're going to row upwards. We're going to pull up to our stomach. Now, when we think about the movement, our negative is going to be 2 to 3 seconds down, and we're going to explode into the positive. Today we featured the flat chest press. We featured 2 great leg movements, the squat and the leg press. We featured the shoulder, our seated military press, and we featured back, bent over row, all using the Smith machine on the Mr. Monster. If you guys have any questions, feel free to place that in the comment section. Come visit us again at BeFitNow. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next workout. Stay strong.